African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation as of March 12, 2025. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a special military operation. In the Kharkov direction, units of the North Group of Forces inflicted losses on formations of the mechanized and motorized infantry brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces in the areas of the settlements of Kazakya Lopan, Novaya Kazakya, and Volchansk in the Kharkov region. That the Ukrainian armed forces lost up to 35 servicemen, 2 artillery pieces, and an ammunition depot. Units of the West Group of Forces improved their tactical position. They defeated the manpower and equipment of 2 mechanized and airmobile brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces in the areas of the settlements of Bugayevka in the Kharkov region, Novoy, Drobashevo, and Redkadub in the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 230 servicemen, 3 vehicles, 2 field artillery guns, a U.S.-made and /TPQ-50 counter-battery station, and 3 ammunition depots. Units of the Southern Group of Troops, as a result of decisive actions, liberated the settlement of Novomarkovo in the Donetsk People's Republic. Defeat was inflicted on formations of 4 mechanized, mountain assault, 2 airmobile assault brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a territorial defense brigade, and a National Guard brigade in the areas of the settlements of Bugayevka of the Luhansk People's Republic, Seversk, Nikolaevka, Reznikovka, Chasiv Yar, Drozhba, Konstantinovka, Krimsko, Pretekino, and Rozovka of the Donetsk People's Republic. The Ukrainian armed forces lost over 250 servicemen, a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 5 pickup trucks, a field artillery gun, an electronic warfare station, and 2 ammunition depots. Units of the Center Group of Forces continued to advance deep into the enemy's defenses. They defeated formations of 3 mechanized, an assault, 2 ranger brigades, a brigade of unmanned systems, an assault regiment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and a Marine brigade in the areas of the settlements of Zvarivo, Shribnoy, Yudaknoy, Peskanoy, Uspanovka, Novopavlovka, Shevchenko, and Krasnoarmeysk of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy lost more than 445 servicemen, a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier and a French-made VAB armored personnel carrier, a U.S. HMMWV armored car, and a Cossack armored fighting vehicle, 4 vehicles, and 7 artillery pieces, including a Polish-made 155mm Krab self-propelled artillery unit. Units of the East Military Group actively liberated the settlement of Dneproenergiya in the Donetsk People's Republic. Defeat was inflicted on formations of 2 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces in the areas of the settlements of Otradnoy, Bogodar, Komar, and Razliv of the Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to 160 servicemen, 2 combat armored vehicles, 3 automobiles, 5 field artillery pieces, including 2 155mm self-propelled artillery units Caesar made in France, and Bogdan. Units of the Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted losses on the manpower and equipment of 3 mechanized brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and a territorial defense brigade in the areas of the settlements of Novodanilovka in the Zaporizhia region, Antonovka, Chervony Mayak, and Nikolskoye in the Kherson region. Up to 40 Ukrainian Armed Forces servicemen, a U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carrier, 6 vehicles, an Anklev and electronic warfare station, and an ammunition depot were destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, strike unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the groups of troops of the armed forces of the Russian Federation inflicted damage on military facilities of the airfield infrastructure, a transport vessel carrying ammunition, workshops for the production, storage, and launch sites of unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as concentrations of manpower and equipment of the armed formations of the armed forces of Ukraine and foreign mercenaries in 152 districts. Air defense systems shot down 3 JDAM-guided aerial bombs and a U.S.-made HIMARS multiple launch rocket system, as well as 91 aircraft-type unmanned aerial vehicles. In total, since the beginning of the special military operation, the following have been destroyed: 657 aircraft, 283 helicopters, 46,361 unmanned aerial vehicles, 600 anti-aircraft missile systems, 22,127 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,526 combat vehicles of multiple launch rocket systems, 22,508 field artillery pieces and mortars, 32,717 units of special military vehicles. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.